Hey, what's up? I'm Kantis Simmons, academic success coach and leading authority on student improvement, as well as the creator and founder of You Be the First. The other day, I was at church. I was leaving church, and I had a dear mother stop me there in the lobby, and she said, "S.O.S, Kantis, my son needs help." I said, "What's going on?" She said, "Kantis, my son, the previous years, he was an honor roll student. But now he's a sophomore in high school, and he's absolutely failing." So I said, "Well, has anything changed? Have you guys moved? Anything in the household has changed?" She said, "No. I mean, he's taking more AP classes, but he's not getting his work done. Things are getting harder for him." So here's my advice that I gave her right there in the church lobby, and I give this to other mothers, fathers, and students who are currently in school. What got you here won't get you there. One more time. What got you here won't get you there. What that simply means is that what got you to the 10th grade or whatever grade you're in, it won't help you through the 10th grade. So what I mean is that every single year, your subjects get progressively harder or more challenging. So you can't have 3rd grade study habits trying to attack 10th grade subjects. If you're a student, regardless of what school you're in, or if you're a parent or educator and you work with students, regardless of what year they're in or class they're in, there's something that you must understand. Number one, you must identify your learning style. So what is a learning style? Basically, a learning style is how you best learn information. So I want to go over these 3 learning styles, and regardless if you're a sophomore in high school, you're in college, you're in middle school, or maybe you're a continuing ed adult, I want you to identify your learning styles. I'm going to give you 3 of them. The first learning style is what I call an auditory learner. An auditory learner is someone that learns best by hearing. You're the person that can sit in the lecture or sit in the class and hear your professor talk for 50, 60 minutes, and you can obtain the information. As an auditory learner, you're the one that walk in the class and you have your recorder on so that you can listen to the lecture over and over again. You know, with auditory learners, traditionally, auditory learners are students who love to walk around with an iPod or some headphones on, or love to download music and listen to a lot of music, because they learn best by hearing. The second learning style is what I call visual learners. Visual learners are students who learn best by seeing. For example, you sit in the classroom, and as the professor or teacher are writing notes on the board, you're writing notes so that you can see the information. Visual learners, they learn best by reading a lot of material or reading a lot of books. Here's another cool thing about visual learners. Visual learners, they love watching movies and TV shows. And also visual learners, they love watching TV shows over and over again. Yes, they like reruns. So that's the visual learner. And the third type of learner is the kinesthetic learner. The kinesthetic learner is the student who learns best by movement and touch. A kinesthetic learner is the type of person that they may hear a concept in the classroom, and they want to go work on a project to help them better understand the concept. Kinesthetic type of person loves to build things, or kinesthetic person loves to touch. A kinesthetic person loves to say, okay, if this means this, then this means this. Let's put this to work. Kinesthetic learners, they love playing video games. That way they can take their eyes, their hands, and their ears to play and beat the video game. So here is the solution for other mothers who have sons or daughters who don't know why they're failing. Number one, understand their learning style. Help them understand their learning style, and whatever their learning style may be, you take every concept and base it around that. If they're an auditory learner, make sure they're hearing it over and over again. If they're a visual learner, make sure they're seeing it. Make sure they're being able to read it and write it down. And if you're a kinesthetic learner, sometimes you want to work a lot of problems. You want to do projects. You want to touch, feel, have contact with the information. So I suggest this: identify the learning style. Number 2 is that when they're studying, base all of their study habits on the learning style. Right, so if they are studying any subject, if it's AP, English, history, math, science, whatever it may be, take the time to create your study time based off of how you learn information. So while you're studying, if you're an auditory person, you want to hear it over and over again. Or maybe you want to call a study group and have conversations with other people. If you're a visual learner, you want to read the books. Maybe you would get on YouTube, look on the computer, internet, and find and see different problems or read different examples of how the concept has been formed. And if you're a kinesthetic type of person, hey, you can do listening, hearing, touch, working problems, developing a project, especially those science projects. I just did one the other day with a young man. But with the kinesthetic learning, you want that hands-on touch. So regardless of where you are, that's my advice for the mother that says, hey, my son needs help. Help them understand their learning style and then base all of their study habits on their learning style. Hey, I'm Kantis Simmons. Hopefully this video was a blessing to you. I want to let you know that if you want more videos like this, just send me an email and I will do so. I also want to let you know that I have an awesome event called You Be the First. You can go to youbethefirst.com to hear about this one-day academic success seminar that I'm hosting all across the country to help African American male students. Yes, I'm going to help them in the area of achieving better grades, helping them identify their life's assignment, and helping them build their own personal accomplishments. If you would love to take advantage of that, hey, go ahead and invest in a young man today. He will love you for it, and I guarantee you that you will see benefits from it. Hey, I'm Kantis Simmons, and remember this, there's only one game in life that counts, and that's your A game. Have a blessed day.